welcome to Girl and Her Guitar. I'm Belle Carp. I want to start this video off with Belle Flections and just give you my thoughts about watching this past week. I've just been editing them and getting ideas on how to improve. It's kind of noticing how camera shy I can be, and it's hard to get my personality out, so I kind of like this because it's like those videos I did were I think like a month ago, and just trying to change that can be a bit tough because I can't go back and record and play again. So this is the perfect time to kind of give you my thoughts and trying to get used to talking to a camera. And boy, you should try it at home, see what you think. It's definitely different. I should just get a cardboard cutout of like my best friend behind it, and it's like talking to my best friend. So let's see, I kind of been wondering about if I'm doing enough. I've been just like practicing for an hour a day, you know, doing the warm-up scales, metronome. I'm trying to learn a song or scales, like the pentatonic. And there's just so much to music where it's like, where do you go? How are you gonna develop your craft, and how are you going to develop where you want to go? So it's like, okay, should I be learning some music theory? Should I be I listen to quite a bit of music, but I really want to do the blues, so should I be listening more to blues music? And then should I be learning about songwriting? I just feel that songwriting's so far off because I don't feel good enough. I don't feel like I'm a good enough guitar player to be at that level. But you know, I love writing and I write poetry, so how do I figure out how to do some songwriting? So last night I did record me just playing and didn't get too technical with it. It was just kind of like a bass line of chords, and it was really neat because I was listening to different chords and just playing my hands and not sticking in the same spot of, you know, when you keep doing the same song over and over, you get this muscle memory. So just switching it up, knowing my notes, but there's a lot, and I got to give myself credit that I am still growing. I'm still learning. I'm not planning to be an overnight sensation. I just want to learn my tool and have a skill set of being a musician, or, you know, playing music. And yeah, it's just going to be a lifelong skill, which is exciting. It's fun. I hope that you are playing guitar, you picked it up. Let me know if you want to play, like what kind of music you're into, what you're interested in. If you know, it'd be so cool to see some harpists, if that's harp players. You know, saxophone, just, oh, there's so many beautiful instruments, and so cool. Pick it up and give it a try. And so through my videos, hopefully you kind of get a direction of, yeah, you know, it doesn't take much. Anyone can seriously play if you just put the time and the effort into it. Remembering the ease of the journey, to enjoy that I'm going on and not get so overwhelmed with what I'm not doing or how fast I'm progressing. Just loving this project of recording and having all of you, whoever's watching, be a part of it. And hopefully you're starting your own journey, and that would be bomb. So, you know, thank you all who, you know, the few of you that are tuning in every week. Wow, I'm super excited about that, even just a few. It's cool. It's cool that people are finding my videos. And so thank you so very much. This would not be possible without you being here. And yeah, just super grateful for that. I'm not alone in this, and I just hope it grows and grows, just so that more people pick up the guitar and play good music, and, you know, just put it out there, you know, share it on here. If you wrote a song, put it in comments below and we can all check it out and listen to it and encourage each other and just support and love each other. You know, how we can stay in our own bubble really can have an effect of, you know, how we matter to other people as well. So yeah, leave a comment below. What music are you into? What instrument are you playing? I definitely want to hear from you. I guess I just have one final thought left, and that is I have a belief that repetition is how the greats became. You know, I think that really mastering those basic things of just taking your time with it, letting it develop and mature at its own pace and not pushing yourself and get burnt out and stop doing it. You know, I'm sure watching it might seem boring, but when you're playing, I just have so much fun with it. And you get to a point where you're talking to other people and you get ideas and you can really just be so creative with doing the same thing over and over to, you know, later on you're going to be able to look back and see how well that worked out. Just another week of playing and repetition. You know, it does grow and get better from here, so stick to it, have fun, and enjoy this next part of the week. Okay, today I'm gonna start with doing the spider exercise at 100 beats per minute, starting with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and going down and up. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so far I've practiced this probably 5 times today, and as you can see I still need more practice. So even with the higher tempo, I think that's probably what's getting to be just concentrating on each note and hitting it and getting how my finger pads are touching it. So probably practice that a couple more times and then move on. Let's try the G major pentatonic scale at a tempo of 70 beats per minute. And we'll do on a count of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get close to the fret. If you watched my first week of why, check that video out, which I'll post up the link. So today I met with my guitar teacher and for the first time, and I got a recommendation from Pastor Jeremy at church, and he recommended this gal, so I went and checked her out today, and she knows a lot. And so some things that I learned, she had this book, I'll have to write it down next time of what it's called, Just some things that we talked about was just holding the guitar more up gives your hand just a lot more flow, more movability, to be able to play all sorts of notes and chords. So I thought that was really helpful. Get to know my repertoire. Won't bring that up this time. Just give me some strumming patterns, like down, down, up. Yeah, so got a lot of work to do. Now I'm gonna try my G string. I'm gonna try C. Right, so I'm gonna practice that. On the C chord, it's just these 4 strings, right, that your fingers are playing on and in between. And so these 4 strings is what strings I'm gonna try to aim for going, if you go down, but also going up. And so just to focus on that, and as you go slow and just getting in that habit, it's gonna make it easier for when you're strumming fast. So let's try that out. Awesome. Coming along. Takes practice. Lots and lots of practice. Okay. Just do it. Just try it. I like to sing whatever string I'm on, sing the letter that it is or the string that it is. So like 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E. So instead of saying and, so just like to sing, and it's supposed to help with cognitive wise to hear and play. Got my thumb hanging out back there. It's kind of, once you get more used to it, instead of having it at the back, you can reach up your thumb. Might feel more comfortable, but you just don't want your hand resting on the fretboard. You want to have that space. And so until you get to that position where your wrist is used to that angle, I would suggest just keeping your thumb low till you're able to have that muscle memory where your hand is free to move. All right, I hope you have fun practicing.